Hello, welcome to our Zoom morning yoga flow, Move with Love. Today's affirmation is, I am connected to the beauty and wonder of life. So join me on the mat today as we learn how to connect to the world around us and as well as to ourselves and our yoga mat. I will meet you on the mat. Today we are going to be starting in easy pose or Sukhasana. If you have a pair of blocks available, go ahead and bring those close by. There's a chance you might want to use them today. If you do not have a pair of blocks, you're welcome to grab anything that's rectangular in shape that can hold your body weight, or just show up without your blocks because that is the best way to be here, just to be here. Now I invite you to find a seat that is comfortable for you. I am starting in Sukhasana, easy pose. You can start here. You can bring a block underneath your hips, raise you up a little. You can be on your knees or maybe in a chair. Wherever you decide to start, I invite you to bring your hands, palms face down on your thighs. Inhale your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, roll them down and away. Create space here. Lengthen up through your spine. Pull the crown of your head towards the ceiling and the sky. And then take a moment here, feeling the connection of your palms to your thighs, and then your thighs and sits bones connected to your mat and the earth. Close your eyes or soften your gaze down in front of you and take a big inhale in through your nose. And a long, slow exhale. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose. As you are breathing here, start to notice and pay attention to the sensations of your body. Notice the rhythm of your heart beating. And notice the patterns of your breath as you inhale and exhale, following your breath to expand your belly and your rib cage, and contracting everything as the breath leaves and enters the room. Pause here for a few moments, just noticing, taking this time to connect to your breath, to connect to your yoga mat. Our affirmation to ourselves. I am connected to the beauty and wonder of life. When you say that to yourself, what comes up for you? Just notice. Try not to judge. We're just observing at this point. And we'll flutter our eyelids open and bring in some movement. So on your inhale, we're going to reach our hands up towards the sky, gaze towards your hand, nice long stretch through the side body. On the exhale, go ahead and bend through your elbows, grab onto your elbows or your triceps here and open up through your chest. Really look forward here, puff out that chest. Big breath in. Exhale, lean to the right, pulling that right elbow down towards the mat. Inhale, come back up. Exhale to the left. Pulling that left elbow down, pushing your right hip into the mat. Let's do this one more time. Inhale up, exhale to the right. Inhale center, exhale to the left. Inhale, come back to center, reach your hands nice and tall. Exhale, reach your hands forward, let them come to the earth, round through your spine, gaze towards the ground and pause here. Now, if this is our first forward fold of the day, it's normal to feel a little extra tightness in our backs, in our thighs. So don't try to push yourself past your limits this early in the morning. Just find a little ease here, relaxing into this pose, letting your body do the work. Slowly walk your hands over towards the right side of your mat. Pull your left hip down and back, stretching through that left side body. Big breath in. Exhale back to center and over towards the left. Again, pull your right hip back. Connect it to the earth. Stretch through that right side body. Come back through center. Slowly walk your hands all the way up, so nice and tall. If you are in a cross-legged position, go ahead and switch the cross of your legs now. We'll do a few more stretches here before we start some more active movement. So we're going to bring our hands nice and wide into a T. Pull your hands back, palms facing forward. Bring your shoulder blades together. Big breath in. On your exhale, round through your spine, fingertips touch in front of you. Inhale, open big, shoulder blades kiss. Exhale, bring your fingertips together. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, bring everything in, round through your spine. Bring your hands down to your thighs. Slowly roll up through that spine, nice and tall here. Let's find some torso circles. Start to bring in some movement to our chest and our hips. So go ahead and bring your chest forward to the side, round through your spine. Pull that navel in to the other side and forward. And then see if you can really exaggerate this move here and start to bring in quite a bit of movement through your hips, your legs, all of your upper body. And we're going to pair it with our breath. Inhaling forward, exhaling backward. Take one more going this direction. Next time you're back, we're going to reverse the other way. Really get into this, trying to use everything, your shoulders, your chest, your core, your hips and your thighs, massaging through your glutes. Couple more here. And then we'll bring everything back towards center. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale your hands down. Go ahead and come forward onto all fours. However you get there is the best way to get there this morning. When you arrive, take a moment here. Find your alignment. Bring your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees. Make sure your toes are pointing straight back. Go ahead and just peek back at them. We don't want our toes pointing inward. Try to get that straight line here. And let's bring in a little movement here. We're going to shift our hips back towards our heels, coming into a sort of a child's pose. We're not dropping our chest down. We're just going to drop our hips back and then lean forward. Drop your hips back and lean forward. And take a moment here, just kind of waking up all of our joints, muscles. And then when you come back towards center, walk your hands forward a couple of inches. We're going to make this movement just a little bit bigger. So we're going to shift back into a child's pose now. Just drop your belly towards your thighs, but we're not going to stay here. We're going to shift forward onto our knees, plank pose. Shift it back to your hips. Shift forward, half plank. And just continue moving here. A few breaths, waking up all of our muscles. Finding this connection to our movement, this connection to our mat, paying attention to how this makes us feel and how we move our bodies. And the next time you shift forward into that half plank pose, pause here, and then lower all the way down to your belly. Drop the tops of your feet to the earth. And then inhale, come up into a cobra. Pull your elbows in towards your rib cage, gently push up. Pause here, big breath in. Exhale, release everything down. Push up through all fours. Curl your toes under, reach your hips up high, find a downward dog. Take a moment here for this first downward dog. Take any movements, stretches that feel good to you at this time. Following the cues of your body. Taking this moment to connect to what your body needs. And then we'll drop our heels towards the earth. Push through all 10 fingers of our hands. And take 3 long deep breaths here. So what does it mean to you to be connected to the beauty and wonder around you? The beauty and wonder of life. What does that mean to you? Does it mean to be present and active in your life? Does it mean to be in observance? Go ahead and walk your hands back about halfway. Bend through those knees. Stretch here in the backs of your legs. Feel that connection of your belly to your thighs. Big breath in. Exhale, walk your hands back all the way. Forward fold at the back edge of your mat. Your knees can still be bent here, giving yourself the space needed. If you want to bring in a blocks under your hands to lift up here, go ahead and do that. On your inhale, nice and slow, rolling it up, little by little, until we reach all the way in to our mountain pose. When you arrive here, roll your shoulders up and back, gaze up, big breath in. Exhale, we're going down the exact same way we got up, nice and easy. Slide your hands down your thighs, rolling it all the way back down. When you reach the earth, slowly walk your hands back out to that downward dog. Pause here, 3 long deep breaths. Last breath, starting to find that connection here. Go ahead and bend through your knees, tiptoe towards your hands, this time forward fold at the top edge of your mat. Inhale, slide your hands up your legs, halfway lift. Exhale, release all the way back down. Inhale, come all the way up, reach your hands nice and tall towards the sky. Big breath in, hands come down through heart center. Inhale, reach for the sky, take up space. Exhale, dive forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Tuck those elbows in. Exhale, release. Plant your palms. Step your right foot back. Lower that knee all the way to the earth. And take a little bit of movement here. Uncurl your toes. Gently shift your weight forward. Rocking back just a little, not straightening all the way through that front leg. Just bringing in a little movement here, a little pulsing. Stretching through our muscles and joints this morning. Notice here the sensations of your body. See if you can find that connection to that movement. And then we'll go ahead and straighten through that front leg. Pull your hips back, coming into half splits. If you want to bring in a block or two here to raise your hands up, please go ahead and do that. And then we'll gaze towards our knee and bring some movement in here. Inhaling, gaze forward, keep that leg straight. Exhaling, round through your spine, gaze towards your knee. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, round, gaze down. 2 more times here. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Shift your weight forward into that front foot again. Step your left knee back to meet your right. Plank or half plank this morning. Lowering all the way down to our bellies. Inhale, take that cobra. Exhale, release. Push up through all fours. Now we're going to step our right foot up in between our hands and repeat that same movement. So go ahead and find a little bit of pulsing here. Uncurling your back toes, gently pushing your knee forward and pulling it back. This is a small movement, but we're taking time to connect to all muscles in our legs and notice how they are feeling this morning, connecting our hands on the earth. If it's easier or more accessible to you this morning to bring your hands on a pair of blocks here, bringing the earth up to you, always an option. Always have these little things available that make this yoga practice better for your body. And then pull that front leg back, hips back, straightening through that front leg. We're here in half splits, gazing towards our knee. We're going to bring in that pulsing motion here. Inhaling to look up, exhaling to round. Inhale, look up, lengthen through that spine. Exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. Pause here. Shift forward into that front foot. Curl your back toes under. Push off your back foot, stepping into a forward fold. Let your hands hang low here. Inhale, come up halfway, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale all the way to the sky and bringing our hands down through heart center. Go ahead and shift your weight to your left foot. Step your right foot back and then drop it at about a 45-degree angle. Getting ready for our warrior one. So we're going to gaze forward, find our center, bend into our front knee. When we feel stable here, we'll inhale our hands up towards the sky. Gaze, you can gaze up towards your hands or you can gaze forward. So breathe here, pushing into that right outer edge of your right foot. And breathe. Feel the strength of the power building in your muscles. Take this moment here to feel connected to the space around you. Feel the energy and power in your room, in your home. Feel the love that you have here in this space. Big breath in. Opening up warrior two. Right arm comes behind into a T, gazing towards your left fingertips. Really reach them far past that front knee. Active arms. And then pull your left knee out towards the side. We're pausing here. We're noticing the sensations building. We're noticing the beauty of our body and the way it moves. Find a reverse warrior. Drop that back hand. Reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. Reverse warrior. Come all the way back through. Warrior two. Rotate around. Warrior one. Hands come through heart center. Push off that back foot. Step to the top of your mat. Mountain pose. Release your hands down. Stand up nice and proud. Big breath in. Slow exhale. Inhale, reach for the sky. Hands come through heart center. Shift your weight to that right foot. Step your left foot straight back. Bringing that foot at an angle. Getting ready for our warrior one, sinking low into our front knee. And then when you feel centered, reaching your hands up towards the ceiling. Again, your gaze can be up or it can be forward. And then we pause here. We push into our back foot and we notice how we feel. We notice our body on the mat. We notice the things in our space around us. The love we have for ourselves and for our friends and family. And for our lives. Long breaths. Open up into that warrior two. Arms come to a T. Hips come to the side here. Gazing over right fingertips. Breathe here. Feel your power growing. Feel your strength. Your body is amazing. Can you find the beauty of your body? Reverse warrior, drop that back hand, right hand comes up and over. Back through center, warrior two. Rotate around, hands to the sky, warrior one. Bring them into heart center, push off your back leg, step to the top of your mat. Release your hands, mountain pose. Pause here, take a big breath in. Long, slow exhale. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Step your right foot back. Lower that knee to the earth. Shift your weight forward. And then bring your hips back, straightening into our half splits. Shifting our weight forward. We're going to bring our right knee back about 45 degrees. Straighten through that left leg. Walk our hands around in front, coming into a modified version of plank here. So reach that left hand nice and long, up overhead, point towards your left toes. And then if you're feeling comfortable here and stable, go ahead and lift that left foot up off. Engage that core for a minute. And then we'll add in just a little bit. Bend through your left elbow, bend through your knee. See if you can touch. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, touch. Inhale, straighten and touch. 3 more. You're doing awesome. Keep up with it. Last one. Straighten, lower that foot down. Bring your hands back down to the earth. Walk it all the way around towards your left foot. Rotating on that back foot at the same time. We're back in our half splits. Shift your weight forward. Step your left knee back to meet your right. Take that half plank or full plank and lower it all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Push up through all fours. And step your right foot up towards the top of your mat. Pause here. Breathe. And then straighten through that front leg, pulling your hips back, knee and leg straight. Bringing your left foot behind you at an angle, tucking it under, walking your hands around to the left side, coming in to our plank variation on this side. Pause here. I'm just going to turn around so I can see you better, you can see me better. So we are here in our plank variation. When you feel stable, or if you feel stable, reach your right leg up, long line here. And then we'll bring in that movement. Knee to elbow and straighten. Bring it in and straighten. You're doing great. 3 more here. Last one, pull everything in, straighten, lower your foot down, walk your hands back around through center, rotating on that bottom knee, and coming into our half splits. Shift your weight forward, curl or step your right foot back to meet your left, coming to all fours, sink your hips back. You can widen your knees here a little, come into child's pose for just a moment. Letting your forehead and your heart connect to the earth. And take 3 long breaths here. And slowly, we'll shift our weight forward again, onto all fours. Bring your hands back in line underneath your shoulders. Swing your feet around to either side and come to a seat again. Your choice of a seat here. Again, you can bring a block here to sit up on. This just allows you to have a little extra space in our hips, especially if you have tight hamstrings. So maybe give it a try if sitting in that Sukhasana pose is uncomfortable for you. Today we are going to end with a short meditation on our affirmation of I am connected to the beauty and love of life. So we're going to bring our hands into the mudra of Gyan mudra. That will be our fingers and our thumbs, our 4 fingers and our thumbs pinching together, and our other 3 fingers resting outward. Bringing your palms face up this time, onto your knees, onto your thighs. Roll your shoulders down and back. Find that relaxation there. And then I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze towards the earth. Big breath in through your nose. Long exhale. Take a moment here, repeat the affirmation. I am connected to the beauty and wonder of life. Use this mudra to guide you inward to find that inner connection to your heart. Noticing the physical sensations of your body, how they have shifted when we first started practice. Noticing the beating pattern of our heart and how it has shifted. Finding that connection there, that love that has grown. Bringing our attention to the patterns of our breath. Following it as it fuels our body and brings us life. Take a moment here to reflect on the connections you have in your life, the beauty you have in your life, the wonder that has appeared in your life that is available to you. Notice the sensations around you, the sounds you can hear. Notice the life that is happening right outside your space. The beauty and wonder that is currently occurring and taking place. Feel that connection to that life. Feel that connection to love and peace. We'll invite you to flutter your eyelids open. We'll bring our hands together at heart center. Thank you all for sharing your practice with me today. Please take this time and take today to really find the beauty in your life, find the wonder of your life and connect to it. And enjoy just being alive. Enjoy your body now in the present moment. Thank yourself for showing up today and making the time and space for this practice. And we'll end today by bowing our head and saying, Namaste.